Before the story begins, I want you to pause and ask yourself a simple question. What am I carrying in my heart that I no longer need? Because sometimes all it takes is one lesson to empty a lifetime of pain and fill your heart with a purpose you never knew you needed. In a quiet coastal town, surrounded by the sound of crashing waves and whispering winds, lived a young woman named Aira. She was 26, strong on the outside, broken on the inside. To others, Aira's life looked perfectly fine. A steady job, a small apartment near the sea, a few friends who thought she was doing great. But deep down, Aira was drowning. Her heart was cluttered with old memories, hidden fears, and regrets she carried like heavy stones. Every morning she woke up tired. Every night she went to bed feeling even more exhausted. Her heart wasn't a heart anymore. It was a storage room filled with everything she couldn't forget. She kept asking herself, why do I feel so lost? Why does life feel heavy even when nothing around me is wrong? One evening, after a particularly draining day, she walked to the pier. The wooden bench she always sat on was waiting, facing the endless sea. Waves rose and fell as if they were breathing with her. She whispered quietly, I need help. I can't live like this anymore. And as if the universe heard her, a calm, deep voice approached her from behind. You're carrying too much, it said. Hearts are not meant to store pain. Startled, Aira turned. Behind her stood an elderly fisherman, silver white hair, gentle eyes, weathered hands. His name was Eshin, known by the whole town for his wisdom and silence. She forced a smile. I'm fine. Eshin simply shook his head. No one comes here every day with storms in their eyes, unless their heart is too full. That sentence broke something inside her. Tears filled her eyes, tears she had held back for years. Eshin pointed to his small wooden boat. Come, he said softly. I want to show you something. Aira hesitated. Where are we going? A short trip, he replied. But the journey won't be on water. It will be inside you. Something in his voice made her trust him, so she followed. They rowed into the open sea. The sun was setting, painting the sky in gold and orange. The wind was gentle, but inside Aira, waves were still crashing. Eshin stopped rowing. They were now surrounded by peaceful water. He picked up 2 buckets, one filled with stones, one completely empty. He placed the stone-filled bucket in front of her. Aira, he said, do you know why a boat sinks? She answered quietly, because it takes on too much weight? He nodded. And humans are no different. He handed her a stone. Pick one. Tell me what it reminds you of. Aira looked at the stone. It was small, rough, cold. She whispered, this one is for my broken relationship. I trusted someone completely and they left me like I meant nothing. I never forgave myself for choosing the wrong person. Eshin nodded gently. Now, he said, drop it into the sea. Aira hesitated. Then she opened her hand. The stone fell, plop, disappearing into the deep water. Eshin asked softly, how do you feel? She exhaled, lighter, somehow. He smiled. That's because some burdens were never meant to stay. He pointed to the bucket. Let's continue. And so she did. One stone for the friend who betrayed her. Another for the opportunity she lost because of fear. One for the guilt of failing her parents' expectations. One for mistakes she couldn't forgive herself for. One for dreams she abandoned. One for every time she said, I'm fine, when she wasn't. Stone after stone, pain after pain. Aira dropped them all into the sea. With every plop, the ocean took away years of heaviness, and slowly, her heart felt lighter, her mind clearer, her breath easier. Soon, the bucket of stones was empty. For the first time in years, Aira felt space inside her chest, a quiet, peaceful space. But then, Eshin handed her the second empty bucket. This part is where most people fail, he said. Aira looked confused. What do you mean? People empty their hearts but forget to fill them again, and an empty heart attracts old pain. He looked straight into her eyes. So now, you must choose what you want to fill your heart with. Aira looked at the horizon. The sky was changing colors. The world felt new. She spoke softly. I want to fill it with gratitude for the people who stayed, and even for those who didn't. She gently placed an invisible stone into the empty bucket. "And courage," she added, "to try again, even if there's a chance I might fail." Another invisible stone. "And hope," she whispered, "hope that my tomorrow will be better than my yesterday." One by one, she placed invisible stones. Kindness, forgiveness, patience, dreams, strength, compassion, and self-love. When she finished, Aira looked up. Eshin smiled. "You see," he said, "a boat sails smoothly when it carries the right weight, and your heart is no different." He rowed them back to shore. The sky was now a deep purple, calm, peaceful, just like she felt inside. That night, Aira slept without crying, without overthinking, without heaviness. She slept like a child, free. The next morning, she woke up with clarity, something she hadn't felt in years. She cleaned her home. She organized her thoughts. She brewed tea and let the steam warm her hands. She sat near her window and wrote, "Yesterday I emptied my heart. Today I fill it with purpose." And she kept that promise. She began volunteering at a youth center. She joined a local art group and started painting again. She enjoyed small things: a quiet morning, a warm meal, a gentle breeze. And whenever she felt overwhelmed, she placed her hand on her chest and asked, "What am I carrying right now that I don't need anymore?" Weeks passed, months passed. Aira healed. One evening she returned to the same pier. The sea was calm, the sky was bright. Eshin was there, sitting beside his boat. He looked at her, smiling. "You look lighter," she nodded. "I finally learned. My heart was full, but with the wrong things." "And now?" he asked. She smiled, this time a real one. "Now I choose what I allow into my heart." Eshin chuckled softly. "That is the beginning of a life with purpose." Aira looked at the horizon and whispered, "I will carry only what builds me. I will release what breaks me. My heart is mine, and I choose its purpose." And in that moment, she felt it. Not just peace, but a clear, powerful sense of direction. A new beginning, a new heart, a new life. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Remember, your heart is your home. Keep it light, keep it peaceful, and fill it with purpose. Thank you for listening. See you in the next story.